Okay, we would love to play first. 2-lander, 2-drop, some morphs. That actually seems okay. Whoa. It's a disaster. Technical difficulties, tra la 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 la. Hey! Our 2-drop is very unlikely to actually be cast on turn 2, but I feel like that's going to be a running theme for this deck. Which makes 2-drops all that can trade for morphs all the more important in a way. What do you guys think of the new layout? Actually, now that we're in the actual game, I like it. These things seem big and ugly, to be honest. But other than that, this all seems pretty good. Go back to game details. Go back to the chat. Change some settings. Like, it's definitely a lot cleaner. It's probably better for videos, especially if I make my hand a little bit smaller. All right, well, we knew that was coming. Still missing the white for these guys, but I have to imagine we'll draw it eventually. Maybe keeping a 2-lander in this deck is a death sentence, to be honest. No play. Secret of the Way. Boo earns. That's a nightmare. Land. Cool. That means we can morph. Probably going to want to morph this Time Walker, I think. Yeah. Doesn't really matter because I'm going to morph the other one next turn, but still. Then we now have all our colors: white, blue, black, red, green, which is nice. Means you can cast just about anything. We do need double cost for anything. I don't think so. Getting confused because I just did a different video, so I'm having trouble remembering. We're not blocking here. You could have anything as lowly as like a swift thing. Oh, I would have blocked there then. Big game. Big game. Just play that and say go. Okay, go ahead. Bestow, not bestow. Outlaster guy, totally fine. Land. Cool. If he outlasts again, we can zap it, which is nice. I'm gonna pass here. If he does some big pump thing, I will smite it. If not, I'll just Weave Fate end turn instead. Try hit the untap land to flip one of these up. Actually needs to be a forest for this guy. Or an island, I guess. Though I don't think we have any natural islands in the deck. So if he outlasts again here, I'll probably just smite the monster set. Yeah, I'll smite that end step, that's fine. Any follow-ups? Nope. Okay. You can reach Trevor. I sure can. Smite. Is there a feeder resistance incoming? No. If there was, I could just get it back. Perfect. Yes. So we just smash here, see what he does. This is all bad for him, so. Oh, nothing. That's interesting. In that case, I think we pony back and Smoke Teller instead. To be perfectly honest, Smoke Teller. Yeah. Pony back Brigade. Say go. Just realised the Death Frenzy, that black-green card, absolutely annihilates us, which is pretty bad. But like now we can morph all of these guys. Morphing this doesn't really do a whole ton, I guess, but these are both pretty brutal. We can Weave Fate to get more cards in a little while. We can get back the Weave Fate to do it again. We'll be able to dead drop eventually. Yeah, our opponent's not doing anything very that powerful. He's in Jeskai. And we're just gonna run him over with beef, I think. What do you got? Arrow Storm targeting. The Pony Back Brigade, that is just fine. That's awesome, in fact. I care about that less than I care about these, I think. He gets to get in here and gain 3 life. I get to get back and hit him for 1 million. Could just play my Warden of the Isle. I'm probably just going to unmorph this thing to get hexproof because I'm scared now. I've seen he's willing to use removal willy-nilly, so... That's a weird attack. Like... Yeah, it's strange. Okay. I'm going to unmorph my Psycho Mauler just to give it the hexproof. Also for an additional 4 damage, which is not nothing by any stretch. Just by the way. But... Blue, green, and the rest. Hit you for 10. Go ahead. Psycho Waller is tough to beat. You basically need to chuck a bunch of things in front of it and pray they don't have any sort of removal, bounce, combat trick, anything like that. I guess you can dead drop it, but he's not in black, and even if he was, I'd obviously sack the Teller and the Palm Walker anyway. Our deck is doing what it's supposed to do, although our opponent has only cast 3 spells and it's turn 7, so... But he hasn't been playing all his lands, so I don't know what he's doing. Oh, Psionic Glaciers, it's double blue, so he couldn't have cast that. Gonna gain back a decent chunk of life here. 3, maybe 4, assuming he's gonna attack. He doesn't really have profitable blocks. He can trade for my Smoke Teller unless he has another non-instant if he leaves it back. Unless there's another non-creature. Jumping the Mauler doesn't do much, and he has to assume I'm going to flip this up if he blocks it, so... They're all pretty bad for him. Heart Piercer, maybe? That'd be pretty annoying. That's okay. Is there a morph to follow it up or something? If it's a morph, which it often is, it means we can flip this up to trade for both of them, which I'll absolutely do. If that means he's going to take 6 again. Don't have a fantastic attack here, but that's okay. Nothing. That's rough. That's super rough. Probably shouldn't have done that. I might Weave Fate, so... Would have liked to get a tap land down if I was going to Weave Fate, so that might have been stupid, but... He might just have to block here. Because he's going to go to such a low life total if he lets this through. That he just has to block and it'll make me spend it. Yeah, he's going to do that. That's fine. Let's do it. He's in terrible shape here. He needs like end hostilities. Even then we're in reasonable shape to get back on our feet. We Fate. Turn after Warden of the Eye. We Fate again. Cast a Morph maybe. We'll have a ton of lands by then. It's probably not what he wanted. Doesn't really change our clock too much, I don't think. Accidentally left up the correct mana so we can look at a Morph, which is nice. Has it got anything? Did we 5 color overrun him? White, blue, black, red, green, green, white, white. Only drew 2 of our 10 tap lands. It's pretty unlikely. Because we drew 5 of our 8 non-tap lands. Okay. 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 Ooh, interesting. Alright. It's a good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can Weave Fate and Morph that, which is nice. Just gonna attack with everything here, I don't actually care. Like, he might be able to eat my Smoke Teller with the thing, but if he does that, he's dead, so... I suppose he's not dead because it gains lifelink, but he's in terrible shape if he does that. He needs to, like, kill shot this or something. Jeskai Charm. Put that on top of my deck. That's totally fine. That's Let's actually Weave Fate now, I think. Probably want to keep that white. That way we get the 2 cards that are under it. And maybe we're more likely to hit something that can... Okay, no. I was thinking we might be more likely to hit something that can get rid of this, but I don't know what it could have been. Could have been Awaken the Bear, I guess. Because now you can eat this. Which is kind of just fine, really. To be perfectly honest. Yeah, fine. What's a better drop here? The Death Dealer or the Pony Back? I guess Pony Back because it costs 3. It's pretty tough for him to deal with, actually. So we know we're drawing the Pine Walker, that's fine. So next turn we can Death Dealer and Pine Walker. And leave with an activation on the Death Dealer, I think. Yeah. Alternatively, we could Pine Walker flip it. We could Pine Walker flip the Pony Back. That might be better. Might be better to just Pine Walker and leave it flip on both of them, to be honest. This thing's the real pain in the butt for him, though. It's super tough to answer. Arrowstorm, my guy. See, that's not great for you. Your attacks are not very good here. You can gain 3 and go to 8, but then I hit you right down to 2, and I'm just going to play more stuff again. What do I get back with this? Smite or Weave Fate? Probably just Weave Fate if I were to play it. Oh, I could play that and Morph, actually. Which might be better. I actually probably get back Smite, to be honest, because that's the only way he's going to beat my Saga Monitor playing something beefy to double block with. So getting back Smite seems pretty good. Uh-oh. What's this? The Treasure Cruise! No, why didn't you do that pre-combat? Yeah, definitely getting back Smite the Monstrous now. Definitely. Blue, red, white, and 2. Whoop. Get back Smite the Monstrous. Okay. Morph this thing. Hit you for 6, down to 2. Yeah, Smite the Monster just means he has to present like a Death Toucher or something. Or he's just going to lose to the Mauler. I guess you could present a ton of... Oh, Suspension Field doesn't hit my Mauler though. It hits my Warden. Which I don't really care about. It would have been super awkward if I could bounce my Warden in response or something and have to target his own Secret away. Although it is a May ability, isn't it? Yes, I just wouldn't do it then. You're in a pickle here. You're on 2. You know this could be a Pine Walker. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. You need to play something that's a good blocker that has less than 4 power. Like if it's big, I'm just going to zap it and then you lose. I'm just going to zap that and then you're dead. Weird play. Very weird play. Yeah. Alright, cool. 5 color works. Awkward thing about 5 color, never really any sideboarding options because you spent so many of your picks on these 10 lands. So let's just run it back. Hope that we can do that again. Da 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 da. Yeah, Oisin couldn't make it this week. We're supposed to film this morning, but because I'm going away tomorrow to Galway to shoot lasers at people, so I won't be here during the week. It's really warm in here. So I'm just pattering now while I wait for our opponent to finish sideboarding. What do you bring in against 5 colors? Well, I guess you try and make your deck faster to try and overwhelm them before they get their mana base steady. That seems reasonable. His deck does seem a little scary, to be perfectly honest. Like we could definitely lose to him. But I think if we get the beef going, he's gonna have a hard time arrow storming it. I'm not mulliganing that. On the draw, we have the 2-drop. It's actually a 2-drop on turn 2 this time, and we have the Sagu Mauler and the mana to flip it. Assuming we draw more actual lands, so I'm keeping this. Probably gonna morph this first because I'm scared of losing my Mauler. That's a pretty good draw. Because I think once we get this flipped, I don't think he can beat it. Smoke Tunnel is a good play here. We need more lands though. Land. Land? Cool. Cool. I think it's more important to get the Smoke Tunnel down than getting the pony back down a turn early. Plus this way we can just sing Bell Strike this turn. Which is what I'm going to do, I think. Good draw. Smash. Say go. Definitely bring the pony back down first, so that to try and bait him into killing it. But if we draw an untapped land, I might just play the Flare, to be honest. He's just as likely to arrow storm that as he is. Oh, off land. Okay. With that in mind, still bring down the pony back. It doesn't really matter. Guess we could have brought down this because we can actually flip that up, but the reason it doesn't matter is because we don't have anywhere near enough mana to do this. So even if we hit the land, we're doing this say next turn and then hoping to flip it the turn after. But if our opponent's not going to do anything, I think we're just going to kill him. Unfortunately, we haven't really gotten the draw to capitalize on our opponent stumbling so hard because we're stumbling the same ourselves. But we're hitting him for 4 turn and developing our board, and he's not. I guess Palm Walker's better than Witness of the Ages. Again, doesn't really matter. I'm probably just going to play the other one next turn. I'm going to try to hold on to the Sagu Mauler as long as I can. 2-1's pretty good. I'll trade any of these for it though. So let's get in. I think I want to keep this pressure on so that Sagu Mauler can try and finish out the game once we get him down. Plus getting stuff in the bin. It's going to bring us closer to our Murderous Cut. Again, keeping the Sagu Mauler in my hand because I feel like if we can get to the point where we can resolve it. Okay, he just concedes because he was stumbling too hard. Little bit of a non-entertaining game 2 there, but you know, can't be too sad for a win. See you in round 2.